What's going on, everybody? It's iSwune. Today I'm going to be finally getting around to this much requested tutorial that I've been getting for a little bit, and that is how to break a box out if you are a glass cleaner, paint protector, center, whatever. Just how to break box outs in this game. So the strategies that I've been using so far have been, I use the it's either I've been trying to use the left stick, the right stick, L2 or LT a little bit, and not when in doubt, but as a last resort, the circle button or the B button if you're on Xbox One. Because left and right, it helps you just move side to side, see if you can just kind of slip by the guy boxing you out if he's being lazy with it. R2 or not R2, the right stick, I'm sorry, can give you, depending on your positioning within the box out, will give you a step through animation if you flick it at the right time. So that's been really helpful for me as well, given the situation. L2 is kind of like a you could give it like a little shove, not like the total shove like you would if you hit the circle button, but it'll give you a little shove. You can nudge the the guy trying to box you out a little bit. That might break you free and you get the rebound. If your timing is right, that's really helpful. And circle wise, you just get completely forearm chuck the dude across the court. Doesn't happen to me all the time, but I do get this animation sometimes. Mostly it's just been in the park and with takeover. So those are the four things that I do use to try and break a box out. But what I look for in determining what kind of strategy I use to break that box out mostly depends on the other person, the dude that's trying to box me out. So what I look for is, I'm just gonna call it, there's levels to this, right? There's levels to this box out. I'm gonna call it, to me, I see it as a light box out, a medium box out, and just a heavy full on. He's got me completely boxed out, right? So light box outs are pretty easy. To me, I kind of define it as he really doesn't have, he's in front of you, but he's not really boxing you out, if you know what I mean. Like, he's just in front of you, he's standing in front of you, he's in between the rim and you, so potentially he has the advantage in getting the rebounds, but there's no boxing out going on. He's just standing there, right? Those are the simplest. So for that, I'll just use the left stick or the right stick, trying to swoop, go around him depending on where I'm at on the court. I can get in front of him, actually box him out, and go from there. If I'm on defense, grab the rebound, throw it down, or offense, that's an easy putback, right? So that's light box out. And even then, that can be like, he might have like a fingertip on you trying to box you out. It's either no box out at all, or it's just a really bad box out by your opponent. That you can just use the left stick and just maneuver around him in the proper way, right? So next is medium box out. And what I think of a medium box out is, let's say he's kind of got he's in the box out, animation, but he's kind of got half of your body, boxed out, give or take, right? And so for that, what I do is, that's when I use the right stick a lot, right? So I can see that he is in front of me. He has the advantage. He's boxed out. He has me somewhat boxed out, and he's in between the hoop and my player, but it's not a full-on box out. And with that, I just the right stick, because I told you that right stick, depending on where you flick it, will give you that step through animation, so you can step through your defender and you'll be in front of him this time. You'll be in position to get the rebound, right? So that's really a lot of what I do. I still use the left stick depending on it. Like, I'll use the right stick to step through, and then the left stick to better position myself to be able to fully box him out. So it's gonna depend. Like, if you see like your right shoulder, say if you're on the right block, he's got you boxed out, but your right shoulder, he's not really boxing out your right side. He's just kind of got the left side, your left side. If you split your body in half, he's just kind of got your left side boxed out. That's when I'll flick the right stick right. My player will move his left foot, maneuver around his player, and I box him out. It's as simple as that. Well, it sounds simple, but it's a lot. It takes a lot. It's reaction, right? Because not only are you trying to fight, for better position, he's also trying to fight for better position as well. So on both ends, it's a lot of reading and reacting, and you're just trying to be the one to be able to one up your opponent, especially if he's good. If he's good at this, he'll be better at reacting to your moves moves or your kind of maneuvers to try and break the box out. So a lot of those times, both of those ways work. Either you can use the left stick or you can use the right stick to do the step through animation, which I really like. And now for probably the hardest one is he's just got you completely boxed out. He's binding you. It's a tough box out. And I'm gonna be honest, even for me, those are the ones that I rarely break. But I have been able to try and, move the left stick in a way to where I can get in position to use the right stick to step through. But for the most part, I'm gonna be honest with you, that doesn't work a lot of the time, because the hardest part of this is not the maneuvering, but simply you don't have a lot of time between when the ball goes up and when the ball, is in position to be rebounded if it's needed. So those are my tips, my 3 tips to to break a box out. Pretty much, it's tough, it's hard, and at the end of the day, you want to avoid this as much as possible. Just try to get to the spot, beat your man to the spot as quickly as possible, and none of this will have to happen. So you can light box out, just use the right stick. Use the left stick on the light box out. You can use the left stick in combination with the right stick. And then for the medium box out and for the big box out, that's when I try and use the left stick and the right stick. But if that don't work, my last resort is use use the circle button, try and chuck him, move him out the way, L2 even, move him out the way. And if that don't work, then he's just got the rebound. He's got me there, and I pull back. But at the end of the day, y'all, you just wanna get in position. I can't stress that enough. Get in position. You never have to need to break a box out, and you'll be dominated as a glass cleaner. So that's all I got for y'all today. Sorry, my voice is a little gone. I think I'm getting a little sick, if you can't tell. But I'm still putting out these videos, still pushing out the content for y'all. So let me know if there's any other tutorials that you want me to see. This was a big requested one. This is what I'm trying to do to become a better glass cleaner, what I do to break box outs. If this helped you, definitely like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Help the channel grow, and I appreciate all the support you've been giving the videos recently. I can't stress that enough. It's iSwune, and I'll see you next time.